Hey everybody, it is Jeffrey and Cody here from Murray Chrysler in Strathmore.
Hey folks.
Might recognize this guy from Code's Corner. I've been on a couple episodes.
You better believe it.
You better believe it, that's right. What we've got for you today is we got a first-hand driver's side look at the brand new 2018 redesigned Jeep Wrangler, which we are right behind the wheel of right now with Cody behind the wheel.
Absolutely beautiful unit.
That's right, that's right. So let's take a few minutes here and talk about a few of the new features, a few of the new updates, and how they changed this Wrangler from what it's been for the past few years into the brand new beauty that it is right now.
The beautiful JL.
That's right. Okay, so first thing we're looking at here as we're driving around is this is the dash of the Jeep now, which is wildly different than when it was in the previous generations. We're going to notice first off the 8.4-inch 4C Uconnect system right here. Same functionality as the previous systems with the upgrade of the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. We got features like navigation, you got features like heated seats, now the heated steering wheel in the Jeep Wrangler, which it didn't have before. And the option of a backup camera too. Now this is a nice new feature we've added newer years where you can look at the backup camera while in forward motion. That's going to be handy if you are towing. Looking down here, we got the four-wheel drive shift on the fly, which Cody just did there. And looking at the brand new shifters here too, these have a heavier face to them. They're still a leather wrap. Look on the other side there, so you got the red button. Really, really nice, really comfortable, and it doesn't have the wiggle that the other shifters used to in previous models. Really, really nice. There's my gloves there blocking the cup holder. There we go. Even a newly redesigned key too. Let's reach in there and grab that. Look at that fob. Yeah, it's a huge fob, but like it totally goes with a rugged Jeep look. I think so anyway. Yeah.
100%.
Now this has, looking over here, the push button ignition. Something that the Wrangler hasn't had before. It does have the key just in case the battery in the key fob or the Jeep is dead, because we know that happens out here in the cold Alberta winters.
The all-new proximity entry.
The all-new proximity entry, that's right. It's got the sensors.
It's got that big fob, eh?
That's right, the big fob and the sensors and the push button on the door, of course. Look on the steering wheel, not getting in Cody's way while he's driving. He's still got a hand on the wheel. He's still got cruise control, audio controls, and everything like that going there. Another nice thing too, speaking of my gloves, is you have huge buttons on the dash for your radio, your fan, and for your radio.
Yeah,
no, that's for the
fantastic.
radio twice, yeah.
The radio, I mean, I don't know if you heard it the first two times there, the radio has buttons.
That it does. So for the volume and for the channel, there we go. Huge buttons, rubber wraps, nice and easy to use if you got gloves on or dirty hands from off-roading. Parking sensors, yes, this Wrangler has parking sensors. Auto start stop, that's a newer feature. And how many speeds does this transmission have, Cody?
It's got a big 6.
It has better than that, Cody. It's got 8 speeds.
No way.
8 speeds.
That is fantastic.
It is insane. I know, it is fantastic. So that is the dash.
And the fuel mileage with that 8-speed transmission, obviously, that they put in this year, I mean, it bumps it up to a 24 miles per gallon combined. I dare you to find another Wrangler with that kind of fuel efficiency.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so it's really cold outside. I don't want to talk about the exterior just yet. Cody, what are your first impressions behind the wheel?
Well, I think it's an absolutely fantastic unit. My mom actually has a 2016 Sahara, and this feels a lot less rugged. It doesn't feel as boxy. It feels like an everyday driver, an everyday SUV, you know, that mid-size feel.
Awesome. So Cody, why are we bouncing around all over the place when you're talking about how smooth it is?
Yeah, well, the reason would be is actually I took a little off-road here, and that was the wrong decision. So now I'm in reverse.
But we're not stuck.
No, we aren't stuck.
We have a backup camera.
Backup camera is
we put in four-wheel drive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we're not stuck.
Loving this.
I notice you're not panicking at all.
No, gosh, no. Why would I? I'm in a Wrangler. I mean, this thing will go anywhere if you let it.
How do you like them heated seats and heated steering wheel?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic.
Sweet.
I actually had to turn my heated steering wheel off because it's just getting way too crazy hot.
Wow, the backup sensor is even picking up the snowbanks around us.
Snowbanks.
It's kind of hard to see because everything's all white out here, but there's a lot of snowbanks. And the backup sensors are letting us know about everything.
So me and Jeff switched seats here. I'm in the passenger, of course. And Jeff is behind the wheel now. Jeff, what's your first impressions of the drive?
It's insane how comfortable this is.
Yeah.
Like, I've owned 2 Wranglers, a 4-door and a 2-door, 14 and 15 of course for years, and a TJ, and this is so much different than anything else. Like, the ride is so smooth. You've got comfort features like your blind spot monitoring, your backup sensors, your backup camera. So they've really stacked a lot of tech into this without ruining the rugged feel of a Wrangler. Like, I'm very aware I'm driving a Wrangler, but it's smooth, it's nice.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic unit. They've really upped the game this year. These JLs, I don't know if anything compares.
It won't. Like, this is a proper 4-wheel drive, trail-rated SUV with a convertible 3-piece top. We're the only people, or only brand that has a vehicle like this, and for good reason. We've been doing this for years, since World War II basically, and they keep getting better and better and better. So this is a very, very welcome addition to the family.
That's right. From the beaches of Normandy to rural Strathmore, Alberta, I mean, I dare you to find a better vehicle, really, I do. Wrangler, I mean, we've been doing it, we're getting up to, it's got to be 70 plus years now.
Yeah, more than 75.
75 plus years, and I mean, just don't quit. This is the reason why, folks. Jeep Wrangler JL 2018, we're driving in a Sahara Unlimited 4-door model. Absolutely beautiful unit.
Absolutely. Alright, so we've done our drive in the JL Wrangler. That was a lot of fun. Now let's have a look at the exterior and what's been changed. So starting off in the front here, you're going to notice that the grille is changed, the lights are changed, the bumper's changed, the hood is changed. Everything is just a little bit different to make it a little more stylish than the old Jeep Wrangler style used to be. Looking at the chrome accents, of course, on the front bumper, the strip of lights attached to the fender flare on the front, and you notice more prominently here from the side that there is a bend in the grille going back to the old Willys style type Wrangler. Now on the hood here, same shape as to what we used to have, but you will notice that instead of the little rubber nubs that are on the hood before, we now have a bit more to protect the windshield when it's flopped down for off-road use. Side steps has changed a little bit here, of course. It's a minor detail. Big change is the door handle. Looking at the door handle now, it's a simple pull. We got rid of that big button, which was kind of a pain for a lot of people to use on the door, and you'll notice that the doors shut a lot more easily than they used to. A nice simple push is enough to close it, unlike other style Wranglers where you really have to slam the door. Looking in the side view mirror here, little triangle in the corner represents the blind spot monitoring. This is the just regular black top. It's not a color match, it's not painted. Rims are different too. This is of course a Sahara style rim. Right in the middle here, that's your backup camera. Right in the middle of the Jeep. It's been years, but we finally have a backup camera on these. The Wrangler looks as impressive as always, very aggressive, but it's got those couple updates that make it stand out just a little bit more over the previous models. Now looking over here too, we got a little definition there, almost like a little scoop right behind the front fender flares. Great looking model, the most capable convertible SUV on the market, 2018 Jeep Wrangler JL. Cody Betterton and Jeffre McDonald